Buy my merch. Because I'm poor. Hey guys, how's it going? Dudey, Rhino here. Today we're back talking about Love Island again, and oh my god, I think if Adam could have clawed Rosie's heart out and just smashed it to shit with a gorgeous grin on his face last night, he most definitely would have done. Instead, he kind of just grinned at her like a cocky bellend, and I think the whole nation just kind of wanted to just, do you know what I mean? I originally planned this video yesterday before Love Island come on. I was going to talk about how Alex had finally found love and how he had a little smoochy smooch, but this just completely overshadowed by fucking Adam. I mean, he was trying to grow on me. Do you know what I mean? Yes, he's a player, but I mean, that's what you look at him. 200 birds, what do you expect? Yeah? But what a fucking good friend, you know, fucking helping Jack make breakfast the other day and that, you know, trying to help Alex distract Eyal, the most boring tree hugger I've ever seen him, but we'll get to him in a bit. But yeah, he was starting to grow on me, you know, and I think he was starting to grow on you. Just don't be overshadowed by last night just yet. Bear with me, don't hit that dislike button just yet, all the feminists out there. But listen, right, obviously he took a bit of a turn, but were you really surprised? Should Rosie really have been that surprised? I mean, come on, when Megan walked in, his head swung, you know, but she managed to simmer him down and he seemed all, he was a new man, you know, in the space of about an hour. Rosie had managed to convert him from the slept with over 200 women player to Prince Charming, just like that. I mean, come on, did you honestly think it would last? And then obviously Zara and the other one, blonde one that's probably going to end up shagging Wes and not Alex, comes in and then it all fucking just crumbles, yeah, and he just switches. And you could just see like a fucking light bulb in that boy's head. He is in puss destroy mode. And that's the other thing. He shagged Rosie. She gave him a flower. He took it and he crushed it with one hand. Discarded it. I've had a bit of that. On to the next one. And I'm going to keep saying it. Are you honestly surprised? You know, it's so obvious that's the sort of bloke he is. Yeah, and I think Rosie kind of knew. She even said in like tonight's episode, you saw it in like the flash forward from last night, and you know, she's saying to Zara, like, you know, he's done it to me and to Kendall, and you know, he will do it to you. So she's not dumb. She's a solicitor, guys, yeah? She is switched on. Yeah, she does look like she could suck dick through a fucking straw, but she's definitely switched on, you know? I'm not saying she brought it on herself. I'm saying she shouldn't have given him a second chance. And I think that's kind of how the whole nation feels. But obviously, yeah, let's just front load it onto Adam, because he is a piece of shit. And I have to say, he did piss me off when he was just sat there with that grin when she was like, kind of just kind of like when I don't know if you ever seen this, when a cat sees a bird, that's what Rosie, but she was upset. Yeah, she's got feelings, I understand that, right? And he was just smirking and diverting the conversation. Why you nodding at me like, why you say come over here and nodding at me like, you know, complete shite diversion tactic. But you know, that's just him. He doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, at the end of the day, Love Island is a game, and you need to understand that, guys. Yeah, not being funny, they're not on there for love. They're purely on there for exposure. Yeah, 100, 200, 300,000 followers on social medias. That's what they're there for. That's the key. And I'm not being funny, you know, you're not tied to anyone in there. He's not doing anything wrong per se. Hold off on the dislikes. But he's just being a fucking dick about it. And that's obviously where he's going wrong, and that's where I can sympathise, yeah? But come on, Rosie knew it was potentially going to happen. She took the risk, she threw the fucking dice, and it didn't land on the number that she wanted. That's how it is, guys, yeah? That is how it is. But let's move on from Adam, the Antichrist, yeah? Let's go to the obvious winners, Jack and Danny. They're really sort of like, Jack especially, I mean, I just want him to be my friend for two reasons. One, he seems like a great guy, and two, just being around him with that smile, you're just going to have a constant tan top up, you know, and he's constantly smiling as well, so it's just going to be relentless. I mean, you will probably have to wear sunglasses around him, but, you know, it's just great that he's just got that radiation coming from his mouth to get you fucking tan. Everyone loves a tan, so that's why I love Jack, and that's why I'd love to be around him. But obviously, I was quite harsh on Alex in the past. I'm sorry, yeah, you might be a doctor, but you're also a more ugly Jamie Vardy, and that's saying something. Yeah, you may have recalled I called him a serial killer / school shooter. I still think he's got it in him, but he has certainly captured the heart of the nation. Yeah, he's certainly captured that, and everyone wants him to have a little smoochy smooch, which he got last night. Let's give him a round of applause, that's great. But everyone, for some reason, is desperate for him to find love, and to be honest, that is going to take it very far in the competition. But I'll tell you who has shown her true colours, and that's Sameera. Sameera has been pretty fucking savage from time to time and let the little mask slip. Yeah, she's not as sweet and innocent as she comes across sometimes. Yeah, she's been a bit of a bitch from time to time to Alex. She's scared of going home, and that's because she's just there again for the exposure. That's all they want. She ain't there to find a boy. She just wants to stay in there for as long as possible. But the thing is, no one cares about her. Literally no one gives a shit about her. I shouldn't even give her airtime on this video right now. Fuck Sameera. To the country's favourite couple, who have had pretty much about 15 seconds of airtime since coupling. It's Megan and Eyal. Megan and Eyal. Eyal is just fucking boring, man. Like, he's very spiritual and you know, I know, you know, he's into his yoga and that. I like yoga. He's a bit too much. I want to stick my dick in an avocado and give a rosemary bush a hug, you know. He's very pretty, yeah, and that's obviously what Megan went for. But substance, I don't think there's that much to him, you know. He's just a curly haired, tree hugging, probably vegan shit singer, if you've seen those videos. Jesus. Georgia and Josh, dude, Georgia is like, she just comes across as I mean, she's very hyperactive. Yeah, she's very like, oh, look at me, but she's just trying too hard. She's like that kid that no one really liked at school, so they tried overly hard to be liked, and then it just made you like them even less. And it's just like, don't do that, you know what I mean? And it was since she jumped in the pool and everyone's like, oh my god, she's so crazy. I'd much rather be a Georgia than one of the other girls that stood there judging her. It's like, no, it's not that. It's that she's not being like, oh, look at me, I'm so fun. She's like, oh, please like me, in my opinion. And she just has this chavvy undertone, and I don't know what it is. It's just like, I can just see you in a full-on style tracksuit, smoking a Benson and Hedges with a fucking Stella in your hand. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is about her. Maybe it's the giant gold hoops. I don't know, but it's just, maybe that's a bit too judgmental, but fucking hell, I'm reviewing the fucking people. What do you expect? Josh is just there for anything with a pulse and has about as much loyalty as Judas did. Laura is the pinnacle of self-destruction. As soon as a younger blonde has come in and Wes has sort of like gone, oh look, it's a younger version of Laura, lol. She's just completely lost her shit and turned into a bit of a psychopath and really showing her age. But I don't know if you've seen online, I will try and drag up the pictures, but if I can't, I do apologise. There's pictures of her with her friends online and him with his friends. I didn't realise that Wes was 20. He actually looks quite old for 20, but some of his friends literally look 12 years old. And the thought of his best mate looking 12 and being introduced to a 29-year-old girlfriend who looks about 40 and is probably about 37 is just hilarious. But I can tell you now that Laura is going to lose her fucking shit in the next few days, without a doubt. But just bringing it back to Zara and Adam, I just think, you know, Zara, unless she is thick as shit, she needs to watch herself, because Adam is just on one, and he's going to go for her, bang her, and then when the next girl come in, probably bang her as well. And he'll probably stay in for quite a while, because, let's face it, love him or hate him, it's fucking entertaining. Unlike Hayley, who was kicked out, who was just, I mean, what in the fuck was that? Some of the shit she came out with was so past dumb, it actually made me feel like I was losing intelligence, you know? Everything I would hate in a person to be with is what she is. So yeah, safe to say I was quite relieved when she left. Some of the shit she came out with, like when Charlie put forward perfectly plausible argument as to why she's just a shit person. She was just like, hey, fuck off, you fucking boring me now, like, you're fucking, do you know I'm fucking. And it's just like, okay, I mean, I hope your plane crashes on the way home. It didn't. They've landed safely, which is good, because, you know, I didn't mind Charlie, I thought he was alright, but Hayley, just good fucking god. But there we go, guys, that's my review of like all of the contestants on Love Island. And I say contestants because remember, guys, it is a game show, yeah? This is not like Plenty of Fish on an island, you know, because nothing is as sacred to love as Plenty of Fish is. It's just they're there for exposure. Right? Speaking of exposure, like, share and subscribe with this video. That would be absolutely fantastic. But that is my review for all of the people on Love Island. But ultimately I started watching it because I hated it and I wanted to take the piss out of it, and now I'm watching it, loving it, really enjoy it, but still want to take the piss out of it. So here I am, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. I really do hope you've enjoyed. It's been a long time coming, and thank you. Please leave a like on this video if you do. I've been Dudey, Rhino. We're a comedy channel. We do comedy shit here, so if you like it, why not stick around and subscribe. Buy some merch. We've got some cool designs out. I just hit the lampshade, that's really good, and yeah, that would be fucking great. I'd really appreciate that, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video, which is, I'd imagine, Friday. Sweet. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye for now. Boom,